Hey guys, sorry. I dropped the camera there for a second. Cisco's face was kind of like fading in and out of the picture, like he was talking like this for a little bit of it.
Yeah, I was trying to think.
Yeah,
Right?
it's okay.
I don't like my thinking face.
Right.
Yeah, Lone Fire Blossom, definitely my favorite. Although I like other cards, but the only thing that just irks me is just the fact that it's at 1. I just wish they put it back to 2. I'm just like, I don't know why they didn't put it back to 2, since they're going to be coming out with new synchros, and Konami should be trying to support the new synchros coming out, so they could have brought back Lone Fire, and that would have helped Spore and the Dandelion plays and all those stupid things. Although, a lot of people hate that, but Max C's cheap now, so it's not too hard to combat. Like, even if they get out, like, shooting Star Dragon. Shooting Quasar Dragon, yeah, it's a problem, but I still don't think it would be that big a deal. Like, there's 3 Veilers.
Yeah. That was the favorite card question, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, interesting story about that. We kind of started at the same time.
I started freshman year, so 2009, end of 2009. I was really bad when I started, then I met Ian, and then I started playing at the tournaments, and then I got good, and now I'm just one of the best players at our locals, and I mean, it took me about a year to get really good, but I just didn't have any experience at all when I started.
Mm-hmm. The first time I ever went to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament was in 6th grade. I brought a Harpy Lady deck to Soldiery, and I made it to top 8 one week with dragons. This was over the summer. I quit by September. And then I lost to Cyberstein OTK, and then that kind of discouraged me.
That
because
sucks.
I know, it was the worst feeling ever, because he, like, game 1 he FTK'd me, and then game 2 it took like 4 turns, and then he OTK'd me. And this was like the deck where like my pro play was Mass Dragon set, and then they attack into it with their like 19 beater, and then I get out Armed Dragon level 3, and then during my next standby phase I'd make Armed Dragon level 5.
And that thing got in there, I'm
guessing. It had 2400 attack, so it was pretty good. Yeah. And then I met up with Cisco at locals this one time, because freshman year I came back and into it. I tried to anyway. And then, like, kind of similar story. It took me a really long time to get good at, like, a lot longer than Cisco. But, yeah, I'm also one of the top players of the local now, which is kind of...
You've topped more regionals than I have, so...
Two regional tops.
Yeah.
Favorite deck? This is easy.
Me, Gigavice. that deck was fun. That deck was really fun, and like, don't get me wrong. This was when Spore and Glow Up Bulb were out, and Lone Fire Blossom was at 2, and no one knew what the deck was. No one knew about the deck. I completely made the deck up. I ran triple tomato, 2 UFO turtles. No one even knew what UFO turtle did. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I played Gale and Sangin, and I would tribute Sangin for Gigaplant, search for my Lone Fire Blossom, and equip the Supervise. And then I would make I would make a Powerful Dragon, a Stardust Dragon, and a Scrap Dragon in one turn, and my opponent would usually scoop.
Mm-hmm. It was a good time for Cisco.
It took 2 turns to make 3 synchros, and it was pretty fantastic.
I don't know, I have a lot of decks. I love to make decks. It's, like, the best thing about the game for me, because, like, I like the creative, like, card choices you can do, and, like, how things interact with each other. Going off that, probably my favorite deck to play was Macrocosmos, because, like, I'm always trying to make, like, more variants for Macrocosmos, but, currently it's not really working out too well, because...
Stupid heavy and triple MST.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I didn't like that since they came up with it. I'm just like, do I set 1 or set 2?
Mm-hmm.
Do I set 1 and get it blown up for 1 for 1, or do I set 2 and
hope
get
not
destroyed
to get blown up by Heavy Storm?
Yeah. That's all I don't like.
Yeah.
Maybe MST at 2, that'd be alright.
Yeah, I have one regional top with Macrocosmos, and that was when Heavy Storm was banned, and there were only 2 MSTs.
There's a Trunade.
There was a Trunade. I had to save my Dark Bribe for that Trunade, like, constantly. It was the worst thing ever. Yeah. I'm always trying to pick it back up, but it's kind of on the back burner for now. What do I think of Glads? Have I stopped completely, or am I putting them on the back burner? Glads are kind of bad. I played Glads at the beginning of this format for a couple of weeks. And
with that infected male,
yeah, infected male was really fun.
Yeah, that kind of helped Glads out.
Yeah,
I don't think it was great though. I like the idea. You can attack directly and send it to the grave at the end of the battle phase. Except they're Glads, so they tag out first.
Yeah.
So that was really nice, but just Glads in general, I just don't think they're good enough with 3 MSTs and a heavy to kill all their back row. I mean, like, to kill their chariots and just chariots. I mean, what made them good was the chariot. And if your opponent knows which card is the chariot, since you add it to your hand with your a cast, and then set it the same turn, and it's the only card you set, they're going to MST that card.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have a chariot, and that's kind of your win. I mean, that's what made it so good back in the day.
Overall, Glads are actually kind of slow. Like, Fire Fists blow it out, and then Mermails win before, like, you get a chance to, like, actually set up. Really, I think the onslaught of the Fire Lords is kind of cute. It offers the deck a little bit more speed, but otherwise, it's not that good. It's definitely on the back burner. I think we still have most of the stuff, don't we?
Yeah, we have pretty much everything for Glads except for the fusion that came out not too long ago.
Oh, the Esadari?
Yeah, Esadari.
Yeah.
But I just don't... I'm not a big fan of the deck. I played it a couple of times. I did pretty well, but it's just... The only really good part about it is just the... what's it called? Oh, shoot. What's that fusion called? The one with Bestiari?
Oh, Gyzaros?
Yeah, Gyzaros. That's it. That's the only thing I really liked. I liked Heraclinos a lot, too. But in this format, you can blow it up with so many things right now.
Right.
That it doesn't matter if you get out your Heraclinos. So... So yeah, the Geysers, like, if you could trap stun Geysers, blow up 2 traps, that'd be really nice. I think Glads might get helped out by limiting warning, though. So, we'll see how that works out, but I'm pretty sure Mermails is just going to blow it out of the water.
Right. This one's exclusively for me. Where did you get that cool hat? It was the Ireland hat that's, like, gray and green. I got it from my mom when she went to Ireland, so... It's probably top 3 favorite hats. It's pretty chill. What do I think of Fire Fists?
You can start.
Me?
Yeah.
It's a very, very straightforward deck. Like, you get to your 10 key somehow, and then you 10 key bear, get rid of thing, attack at another 10 key. It's very, very simple. Like, it's efficient at what it does. Like, don't get me wrong, it's, like, by no means, like, the worst deck. It's just very simple. And, like, after you've played against it, like, 2 or 3 times, you pretty much know all the plays and how to counter them. It's going to be a deck that you have to prepare for, but, like, it's not going to be a problem deck.
I don't like it right now at all. If you don't open a monster,
yeah,
you
might
just get really mad. Or monster or tanky. I mean... You could open a monster and it'll just be Gene Warped Werewolf, and
or like a Vorse Raider.
Yeah, and that's just not that helpful. Like, you're just gonna get blown away by something better.
Yeah.
And then, but when what's that card? Chicken and when Chicken comes out, that
opens up
put
a
it
lot
on the
of plays.
map. Yeah, that's gonna make this deck a lot better. It'll make Dragon a lot better, like, you'll want to use Dragon more. People start using Show 10 or Spirit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's just going to be like a lot more playable and just a lot easier and a lot more fun.
Yeah,
I don't.
really.
It's not going
It's
to be
a
fun.
very-
Yeah, it's not fun at all right now. It doesn't look fun.
Yeah, it's just like you play your cards. You get bored after
Like,
it with playing
I'll
it. Like,
summon
a
my
couple
bear,
times. Yeah.
attack, get a tanky, search for a bear again.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. There's another card. What's the other card that you like keep on talking about?
Oh, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Panther. When that card comes out, it's going to have a loop. I mean, you can figure it out for yourself.
Yeah.
It'll search out tanky. You get Show 10.
Do your homework.
Yeah.
What did you do on New Year's?
What did I do on New Year's?
Yeah.
What did I do on New Year's?
That was such an odd question.
Yeah, we didn't really do anything.
Really?
I just had a nice dinner.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't go to a party.
I went out with friends. That's what happened. I threw up a couple of times too.
Ew.
I know, it's bad. Did I make the video at 3 a.m.? No, this is like, it's like 5 o'clock. Yeah. So, what's your favorite anime?
I don't have a favorite. I like a lot of them.